Close Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of PREE versus Jackson. You've been together for 4 years, and Miss PREE, you actually just moved back into your family's home after some separation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you brought your boyfriend here because you still believe he's cheating.
I believe he's cheating.
All right. What I would like to know is, what happened to make you move out of your home to begin with?
Me and Devon got into it over a family member leeching off of him. So that night, I did not cook dinner for him. I cooked for me and my kids. He came in and said that we had to go. So it's cold outside. I'm not about to go nowhere with me and my kids.
No, excuse me.
I'm not about to go nowhere with me and my kids, and he told us to come over there. So I was like, no, I'm not leaving. So he leave for 30 minutes to an hour. He come back with a girl on speakerphone. The girl was like, that's my boyfriend, and we've been having sex. So I'm like, really? So I didn't say nothing else about the situation. 2 days later, I had a friend come get me and my kids and my stuff. He comes up crying, talking about he's gonna change, he don't want us to leave. I ain't listen to it though, I left. So once I got home, I checked his social media site. He on there with another girl. So I'm like, really, Divine? I called him, I was like, what's going on? He was like, oh, you was just a side thing. I moved on.
Oh, man.
And he just kept going.
That's not true.
So I was like, really?
No,
so we just parted for a while.
What I want to know is, who is the woman on the phone that you came in the house with on speakerphone?
That's a childhood friend right there, Your Honor.
A female friend?
Yeah, I basically told the woman what's going on. And she was like, all right, well, I got your back. Yeah, she did say we had sex
She
or
said
whatever.
she was coming to fight.
So she did say
Never
that.
had sex.
And he wasn't denying it. He was laughing.
I didn't have sex.
But you told her to say that to make her mad.
Yeah.
Pretty mad.
Yeah, because it's like this. If you sitting here and you continue to accuse me of that, I'm going to go ahead and play along with your game.
That's
you know what I'm
dumb.
saying?
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to play along with
What
it.
kind of logic is that? Okay, so
You're missing the point.
You know what?
She won't be
Missing the point.
petty about it.
You're missing the point. Look, here's the point. In order for Miss PREE to even believe what this woman was saying, there's got to be some reason for her to believe it, some basis. You must have had some relationship with this woman other than a childhood friend.
Well, I'm not having sex with her. She is a childhood friend.
Have you been intimate with this woman ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Childhood friend.
Okay, you didn't call up a childhood friend.
You called up
an
an
ex-lover.
ex-girlfriend, yeah. Look, he's cold busted. Look at the look on his face like, you got me.
Yeah, you called an ex-girlfriend, an ex-lover to tell your current girlfriend to get out of your house. This gets better and better.
Yeah, it's like an onion.
Just peel it back. Just peel it back, Miss PREE.
Yes,
How long were you gone?
like a year.
Why did you come back?
Because we have a child together, and he said he was gonna change, and I wanted to make it work.
But now you're suspicious again.
Yes.
You think something's going on.
Yes.
You think he's cheating.
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
Okay, I'm at home, and a friend calls me. She was like, where's Divine? And I was like, I don't know. He said he at his mama's house. So she was like, oh, well, I'm standing right here looking at him in the casino with another woman. And I was like, what? I was like, okay. So then he called moments later. He was like, you want some donuts? And I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Yeah, I want some donuts. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna bring you some donuts. So he gets home 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning with some donuts. Then I was like, Divine, where you been at? He was like, I'm a grown man. Don't question me.
Question me.
When did you get the call that he was bringing a donut?
Like around 12 o'clock.
So 3 hours later,
Donuts. It's early in the morning. What else is there to do out there early in the morning like that?
No.
get donuts.
And then he
apparently.
3 hours later with some donuts. Why took you 3 hours to get some donuts?
So you think he was
Then
with
I
some...
have a map to prove it.
You think he was
I have
with
a
some
map.
other
Okay.
woman?
Would you step to the plasma?
Okay, this is where Devon said he was at, his mother's house.
Okay.
So then the friend calls and said he's at the casino. So I'm like, that's a long distance. That's 5 miles. You don't
Ain't
have
no
a car.
5 miles. They probably
You
5
don't
minutes.
have
Hold
a
on, Mr.
car.
Jackson.
So how did you travel that long distance from your mama house to the casino?
I walked.
So then he claimed.
I walked everywhere else.
So then he claimed he at the donut shop. The donut shop is close to the casino. So I'm like, how did he get from his mother's house to the casino to the donut shop? Once he got home, I said, where you been? Don't question me. I'm a grown man. So he's with another woman. He gotta be with another woman. That's early in the morning.
Thank you. You may step back to the podium.
Mr. Jackson, who was the woman you were with at the casino?
I wasn't with no woman.
But you were at the casino.
I was at the casino.
How did she know you was there then?
She was there, I guess. How else she gonna be there?
So why would her friend call her up and say, hey, I'm looking at your boyfriend at the casino with another woman? Why would she do that?
Because they miserable. They hate, and they don't want to see nobody prosper. That's all over. You don't have any friends. There's no such thing as friends.
The time he was at
Wait,
the
hold up.
Period.
She doesn't have any friends?
No, none
Nobody
of
has
us have friends. I don't have friends.
You got a friend because you walk in the house with your friend on a speakerphone saying, look,
That's
I had sex with your man. Childhood friend.
Love it.
Yeah.
Nice to
So you got friends. You got some good friends, apparently, that you're sleeping with. And that is Miss Pree's concern, that you got some friends out there that you're sleeping with that you at the casino with. So why did it take you 3 hours to come home with cold donuts?
Because on my way to the donut shop, I noticed they had a little promotion that they going on at the casino. I kind of got carried away and lost track of time. But not one time I was ever with no female.
But you did get the donut.
I did get her donut.
Eventually.
Yeah, 3 hours later.
Yeah.
They was fresh when she got them, though.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't hot.
You ate them, huh?
I sure did.
All right, then. We ate them together.
Miss Pree, has any other friend caught him with other women or
My
seen him?
sister, she was like, oh, I saw him getting in the car with another woman.
All right.
And your
So
sister's here with you today?
Yeah, she's right here.
Okay. Would you step to the podium, please?
Can you state your name for the record?
Lanisha Hornsby.
All right, Miss Hornsby, your sister has indicated that you told her you saw him get in a car with another woman. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you tell us about that event?
Okay, I came down to be with them for the weekend.
To be petty.
And she was going to the store. As I'm walking past the kitchen window, I see like a black car pull up, but it seems to be a female because only females' hair is long and straight. They blow out the window unless you a punk or something. I'm not understanding. So I done brushed it off or whatever. So I see the kids come inside and I said, why y'all coming inside? What's wrong? They said, Daddy gone. I said, Daddy gone well. So I looked out the window and I didn't see him. So I looked out the door. But of course, there's no Devon. There's no black car. And unless you got jet propellers or something, I don't see where you could have went. The streets is too long for you to be even saying, okay, I cut the corner. There's no corner, the corner way up the street.
Man,
So where you went?
She lying.
So
she
you-
lying.
Devon, I'm lying.
Man, I ain't getting in the car with nobody.
Miss Hornsby, you can have a seat.
Thank you for
talking
your
about?
testimony.
Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson, Mr. Jackson.
Was this another childhood friend?
I don't know what she talking about. I never got in the car with nobody.
You don't know what she's talking
I
about.
don't know what she talking about.
You never got in the car with another woman.
I never got in the car with another woman.
So where did you go then?
When you came back from the store, was Mr. Jackson there?
Gone.
Okay, Mr. Jackson,
Where were you?
where'd you go?
Down the street.
I got family members that stay down the streets.
I would have saw him walking.
Yeah.
How?
If I'm out across the street at the store, I would have saw you walking if you would have left.
Come on, man, you done
Like
saw
if
me
you would
down in
have
the
left
car
walking, I would have saw you walking down the street.
Mr.
too. Man,
Jackson.
I never got in no car, man.
Did,
I walk I don't even trust getting in the car with nobody.
So you don't have any
walk.
friends and you don't trust cars? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't
Lord?
trust friends with cars.
okay,
I don't trust friends with cars.
and apparently, according to Ms. Hornsby, this is a long block, so he went presto and disappeared.
Like
I walk
Houdini.
fast, man. I walk fast.
You walk fast and you talk fast, apparently, because you're trying to talk your way out of this, and it's not looking good.
All this is false accusation. You know
All
what I'm
of
saying? All it. You don't have no concrete evidence to say that I actually slept with no woman.
Well, we got a friend who saw you at the casino with another woman.
What a friend?
We have her sister who saw you get into a car with another woman. Are you sleeping with these women?
No.
Are you
I
sleeping
never
with
was
any
with
women?
no woman.
Have you slept with another woman since you've been with Miss Pree?
No, Your Honor, I haven't.
Miss Pree, if you would find out today that Mr. Jackson has in fact been with other women, what happens next?
I'm just gonna leave. Like, I've had enough. My kids don't deserve this. I don't have to go through this.
Mr. Jackson, do you understand what's at risk?
I love my family, and I wouldn't put my family at risk to sleep with an outsider, you know?
And you're saying you have not put that at risk.
I'm not gonna put that in risk.
But I'm asking you, have you put it at risk?
No, ma'am, I haven't.
Well, to get to the bottom of this, the court has done a full investigation, and we have the results.
Ron, would you please escort certified data forensic expert Mr. Terry Fisher into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
are you, Mr. Fisher?
Good, thank you, Your Honor.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you. Mr. Fisher, can you tell us just a little bit about your background?
Yes, I am a retired FBI agent and I'm a certified forensic examiner.
Now, this court ordered Mr. Jackson to submit his phone for data examination. What did you do to investigate Mr. Jackson's phone?
I received the phone from Mr. Jackson and did a forensic analysis of it. I was able to recover current and deleted messages, browser history, photos, and videos.
So, Mr. Fisher, did you find anything in Mr. Jackson's phone as it pertains to the photos and videos you found?
Yes, I did. I was able to uncover more than a dozen naked photos. Some were individuals and others were photos of 2 or more people engaging in sexual activities.
So, after examining those photos, was Mr. Jackson in any of those pictures?
According to our findings, Mr. Jackson was not in any of the photos, and we believe these were downloads from adult websites.
All right, thank goodness.
Ms. PREE, you're looking kind of despondent. What's going through your mind right now?
Just wondering what he, I guess, does with the photos, What's the point of them?
So you're concerned about the adult pictures? Yeah. Mr. Jackson?
Well, I have a group chat where we're like,
I don't know if that helps this.
I'm saying basically what I got off of it. We just sending different pictures to each other. It was all like we just that's the way of us just clowning, passing time or whatever. We just take pictures like that or whatever and just send them to each other.
That don't even make sense to me. They're in a group chat sending naked pictures. That's odd to me. That different guys are sending.
All women though. All them pictures women.
Still, that's odd. Like.
Does this go further than just pictures online? Are there other women that are involved?
No, it's no other woman. It's the truth.
Well, to further investigate this, the court ordered a polygraph examination of Mr. Jackson, and we have those results. Ron, would you please hand us the results?
Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Jackson, is there anything you need to say to Ms. PREE?
No.
So you want us to go forward and tell her the result of your polygraph?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Mr. Jackson, you were asked, during your relationship, have you had sexual intercourse with a woman who was on speakerphone who claimed to have had sex with you? Your response was no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful.
But there's more. Mr. Jackson, you were asked, since you got back together, have you had physical, sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. PREE? Your response was no. The lie detector determined you were being truthful.
I told you. You gotta start trusting me, man. Stop listening to everybody else. We in this together. We don't need everybody else in our business. I love you. When I say that, I do. And I mean that from my heart.
Ms. PREE, in a relationship, you've got to have trust, loyalty, and communication.
But there's no communication.
There's a difference between talking and communicating. And so, you have got to make sure you are communicating with him and not just talking at him. And when she's talking at you, you can't respond by saying, well, I'm grown, I'm a man, I can do what I want to do. That doesn't work. It works in some households.
No, it don't work. There may be a household out there somewhere in America where that works, but it ain't your household.
Yeah, that might work in some households.
All right, keep playing.
But you have got to be responsive to her needs. If she's trying to communicate with you, then communicate with her. And the best way to do that is, if you're going to the casino, just say you're going to the casino. You know, don't try to hide it, don't try to fudge it, don't try to, because look, You all clearly want to be together. If you want to be together, then make it work. Trust him, trust her, communicate with him, communicate with her. Listen to your friends, but don't let your friends in your relationship.
"35 years ago, in about 2 weeks, we met. And one of the things that once we decided to be a couple, we talked about is friends, being in your relationship. You all could have a successful relationship because you have the key factor. You love each other and you want to be together. The rest of it is up to you. As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a happy, healthy, full communication relationship. Court is adjourned.